It literally is going to take us like 20 minutes to do that one part, or else in 45 minutes, I'll just fucking do it. I'm
going to keep track of your money.
I literally only used one thing when I made it on that rooftop, so then therefore, you know what, I'm going to go through that fucking roof twice. I'm going to go through the roof twice.
I just don't understand how you...
Beats the fuck out of me. I don't know.
Continuing must take money.
It has to.
It has to.
I'm gonna try not to continue this time, obviously. But I can't make any promises because I think.
Fuck, how could you?
I know this fucking game inside and out. So maybe I won't even fucking use it. Continue.
Well, and this game really isn't.
It's not hard.
It's sequential,
it's
but
not hard.
Not really sequential.
God damn it.
Like,
Yeah.
you do have to do things in order, but you really kind of don't.
No.
I just can't fucking believe it's that precise.
Pinpoint, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just... Alright, we're back. We have $1 million. Paul made it. It's go time. Fester, or not Fester, I'm sorry. Actually, you never did see Fester in this game, did we?
Nope.
We're getting ready to save old Morticia. Oh, that was fast.
Nah.
But that was a quick count. So, oh!
Is that...
There's Fester!
Jesus.
So, do you have to kill him?
I assume he's jumping. Can I jump on him?
Maybe? Give it a shot.
Get over here a little bit.
You got an extra life to spare. I don't think you hit him.
Yeah, because it'll make a sound.
You're not.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hit him like that. You're gonna have to hit him from the floor.
Oh, she can.
Maybe you can. Ain't that a beat?
It's fucking rock steady from TMNT 1.
Oh,
We'll do it all from up here. Boom.
you're the worst.
Do it all from up here. Why make it harder on ourselves?
All right.
Fucking yeah. Why? Oh, it's because he's bad in the movie. Like originally when they find him, he was brainwashed by Tully and then the woman. I can't. Dr.
Dr. Husenfuss.
No. It's,
Oh!
Oh fuck.
Who's that? He looks like
Oh,
you.
is that Tully?
That's Tully.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? You got things.
I am.
And then just kick him in the dick.
1, 2, and 3.
Fuck you, Tully. Let's go rescue our babe.
Give me Morticia! Oh, wait.
Press
Oh,
B.
this thing.
Oh. Morticia. Congratulations, Gomez. You have rescued Morticia and rescued...
Restore the family treasure. Oh, and now they're all kissy-facey and stuff. Oh, they... And the bats are now safe in the house. They're not coming out of the house anymore. The lightning is not striking anymore. The end.
Wow.
Took us 3 hours and 7 minutes.
Son of a bitch. And
When the actual game takes about, I would say, a good 30 to 35 minutes. It's the fact that you do not have continues, or you have 3 continues, and that's it.
It's the fact, well... Hold on.
Hold on, what?
Game 177. Is it the Addams? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The
Addams
Family. In the bank. $400 separated us from 45 or half an hour to 45 minutes shorter.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked.
What a blow.
Yeah, no, it was terrible.
Speaking of blowing, The Addams Family.
Yeah.
By Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put the damn game to bed. What do you give the game for difficulty? In all honesty...
I was going to say, you're probably not going to agree with me, but I would put this somewhere between a 3 and a 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to go middle of the road for a 5.
Not even.
I feel like the casual gamer would not have the patience for this.
Probably not.
Which is why I feel like it's middle of the road.
But to be quite honest, I think it's easier than middle of the road because, honestly, we were making it really far. It's just... And the only reason why we lost on the second playthrough was because of the fact that we were $400 short.
Yeah.
It literally becomes nothing more than muscle memory at that point. It's just a memorization game.
But
the difficulty is never really there. There's unfortunate and unfair events that happen, but the enemies are not difficult. The bosses are a fucking joke. And nothing in this game is inherently difficult. It's just bad, poor mechanics.
I feel...
Hence, it's a 4.
I feel if it was just that, you would not have been here on your last life. Well, you had one more life, but you would not have been here on your last continue. Because we've played this enough that we should know how to do the mechanics.
So, which is why...
But, sorry.
Okay.
However, a lot of your life losses were due to the fact that the furnace and the freezer
Poor jumping.
have shitbag jumps
Yep.
that the detection is so horrid. That's it. Like, you...
And I'm not gonna lie, too, is like I had said before, as I was playing it this playthrough, it seemed like I was taking a lot more damage from enemies this time around than I was during the last playthrough. I don't know why that is, but it seemed like I was taking a lot of damage. You notice that on my way back, I think we fast forwarded through this. On my way back from the ferry ride, I died trying to get there. There was never any worry whatsoever last playthrough that I was going to die on that ferry because I was not taking... I was probably taking a quarter of the damage, it felt like. I was taking a hell of a lot more hits.
I feel like the damage was different, but
either way, I still think that the reason why I was on my second to last life, I had 2 lives left. I honestly don't think, like, I never felt worried. I had as many as I wanted to. I didn't have any continues, but it was the poor jumping mechanic that is what was killing me most of the time. And eventually it was just an issue of, like, just running out of hits. It wasn't because of the... It was more of the piddly crap. It wasn't really anything difficult.
It was the fact that the enemies are placed and the hazards are placed in such a way you cannot avoid taking damage.
Yep.
The owl coming out of the tree is a guaranteed hit.
That fucking owl.
In the tree, that spiked floor to get through it is a guaranteed hit. We could not find a way around it.
Nope.
The spider, I mean, unless you really knew he was there the whole time, he is pretty much a guaranteed hit.
And the fact that you don't have temporary invincibility, that definitely makes it. There's no frames of invincibility, so therefore you take one hit, you're gonna constantly take hits until you're dead.
Those bone rooms, I feel like it's almost impossible to avoid damage because the corners of the bones hurt you.
Yeah.
And sometimes in those areas, the bones are placed in such a way that you're going to take damage.
Yeah, but you take maybe 1 or 2 hits. But I mean, there was points where I wasn't taking damage.
All of that adds up, and that's how you lose your lives.
Yeah.
So I can see. I'm going to agree with you. You're right. It is below middle of the road.
Yeah.
It's a 4.
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
It's a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Maybe I was a little bit too hasty to say between a 3 and a 4, but it's definitely a 4. It's definitely less than middle of the road.
Yeah, your casual gamer is not going to pick this up.
No, but I think it's
and plow through it.
But I think it's because they'll be frustrated. They won't. It's not
right.
It's not because the game's too hard. It's because the mechanics suck so bad.
Yeah, and the fact that there's so little direction on what to do in this. I mean, granted, we probably could have wandered around and kind of pieced it together where to go, but I mean, just the aimlessness of this game. You're taking so much hazard damage going back and forth just trying to figure out what you're doing. Which I can see where the difficulty in that sense would lie.
Yeah.
It was nice that the instruction book actually kind of laid out room by room where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
Not necessarily what you're supposed to do. It kind of in a roundabout way hinted at it. But it still led you room by room, which was very generous. So I feel like without that, we probably still could have figured it out, but it might have taken us another hour. But you're right. I don't think this game was inherently super difficult.
No.
It was just unfortunate programming.
It was.
Which
really was.
Ocean is always known for.
For the most part, yeah.
So I agree. 4 for difficulty. What do you give this game for fun? Now I'm going to echo your 3 to 4. probably more 3.
And this is where we're not going to agree either.
No.
Is because I think that this game had promise. I think as far as movie tie-in, it's pretty damn accurate to the movie.
That's the only reason I'm giving it a 3.
Of course it is. Because you didn't like this game at the very start.
I think the graphics are poor. I think the music is downright irritating after the first fucking 2 hours of it. The graphics are not good. I already said that.
Yeah.
The backgrounds are bland. I mean, it's just... No. Like, the movie tie-in, because I had never seen the movie, but you said it's pretty faithful to it. Like, even the chain room leading down to the thing, like,
yeah.
That's pretty good, and that's why I kind of bump it up to a 3. Is because I think that's actually pretty good for a movie tie-in. Like, the story is actually pretty faithful.
So, but I honestly, I would say, being objective, as far as fun goes, maybe a 4. I would give this game a 4. Just because of the fact that, I mean, it is faithful to the source material, which is always a big thing when it comes to the movie tie-ins.
Yeah.
However, there is something charming about this game, but it is worn thin very quickly because of the bad mechanics, because of the crappy music. Well, actually, the music is I mean, it's the classic Addams Family music, but because it is literally on a 4-second loop, it will just grate on you, and it will get so annoying. The areas where it is impossible to avoid damage gets extremely frustrating. But, like I said, there was something about the game that I just... I don't know, call it a guilty pleasure, but I could see this game being a guilty pleasure to me. But it had promise to me, but there was just too many flaws that just really sidetracked it. It was too cryptic in points. Even though the instruction book literally gives you step by step, it doesn't tell you how to do certain things or what you have to do for certain things. And so it just ends up becoming just... I don't know. I think it could have been a lot more clean, a lot more polished.
Like with jumping on the cabinet.
Yeah.
And so we did find out that we can actually get in the cabinet if you press B while standing on top of it.
Yeah.
Like we did it by accident.
Yep.
Why? And that's to me why I feel this game gets a 3. Is because there are points that just flat out don't make sense. Like standing on top of the cabinet or even finding the hidden room, which in all honesty, the hidden rooms are a necessity. You need to find those rooms.
Yeah, because you need the money.
And like we found that bucket, you have to fill up the shower to douse the fireplace to get into that hidden room that has money that's necessary to beat this game. That's not a hidden room then. That's a necessary room.
Yeah, that's a...
a hidden room would be like a one-up and another thing. You know what I mean? So to me, the fact that they claim that there are hidden rooms with treasure and shit, like, that's downright stupid.
Yeah.
When they hide stuff to beat the game, that to me is already a red flag. And that's why I dipped it down to a 3, because I hate the fact that it's literally down to, like... one money bag. And like I said, $400 separated us between us beating this in 2 hours and 20 minutes or 3 hours and 10 minutes. It got that close. And I feel that's bullshit.
I still feel like we played worse, though.
Oh, we have definitely played worse.
Yeah,
which is why I'm still giving it a 3.
Yeah, that's why I...
Not a 2, not a 1.
Yeah, no.
It's a 3, which because it's faithful to the movie, and for a platformer,
no,
not terrible.
I gotta stick with a 4 on it.
You're a bag of shit.
I gotta stick with the 4.
Fine, you stick with your 4, but I don't see the charm. I think it's stupid. Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, by the way, same engine.
Is it really?
It is.
Wonderful.
So we're not going to drag because it's literally almost the same game.
Is it really?
Not quite the same.
Well, maybe Pugsley will have more of a role in it, other than just having that he's small enough to be a key and
but not open a locked door.
But not open a locked door. Yeah.
So I don't see the charm that you do. But I've never liked the Addams Family.
And that's why I feel like you kind of go into it with a little bit more, I don't know, subjectivity.
Objective.
No, no.
Well, you're definitely
No.
not objective about it.
No, like I said, it's a nice movie tie-in, but the game itself doesn't have any bearing on the fact that I like the movie. I'm not judging it based on that. I think honestly, as far as like, because playing this game, rescuing the other members of the family, it really made me feel like, and even some of the locations, like in the attic and stuff too, it made me think of the Goonies. It literally played like the Goonies.
I could see that, actually.
And so I think that might have been what it was too, that it had that charm that had there been a little bit less of the unfair situations that they threw you in, I really think this game had a lot of promise.
I guess.
I know you're
the
not
idea
gonna,
of it.
fine.
I do get the idea of it, and I'll definitely give it props for the puzzle aspect of it, because there are very, very few games that incorporate this kind of mechanic.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of one big map, and you go to branching parts of it to solve one part, which leads you to another, almost like a Metroid.
That was another thing that I kind of liked about it too, is it almost felt almost like a Metroidvania in the sense that you literally have your big overarching map, and that there's certain areas that you go to, and then you have to go to other areas, but then other areas are going to unlock the other areas, like once you get all the pieces of the potion, then you go back to Pugsley, and Pugsley unlocks something. It's I don't know. It's not really a Metroidvania, but it again, it had that charm. It felt like it was on the precipice of so many different things, but it fell short in every single thing that it tried to accomplish in this game. Which is why I do give it a 4, and why I said there's something about it. It has its charms. I think there is something that could have been really good about this game, and it fell short in every aspect.
Yes, it did. Fine. I concede.
I knew you would fucking fold.
I concede. It was ambitious.
It was ambitious.
And for a movie tie-in game, it's not bad. It's definitely not Die Hard. But
no, oh god,
or
no.
Total Recall was actually pretty good
Nothing
too.
will ever be Die Hard. I guarantee you, nothing will ever be movie tie-in like Die Hard was on the NES. That was such a great game.
No, but I can see where you were going with it. Yeah, when I take out all of the bullshit and the fact that the game is really kind of ticky-tacky, I can see the big picture of it, and I can see the idea of it. And I do like the fact that you can go everywhere for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
You can go everywhere throughout the map to just kind of explore.
Yeah. You don't have to even do it in order. You could do it in any order that you want, really.
So it's kind of like a bitch Metroid.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
It's a poor man's Metroid.
Yeah. Except you can't shoot.
No, you can't.
You can't really attack anything.
It's kind of
jumping on it.
Yeah, you just jump on it. It's almost like the DuckTales engine. Which, again, maybe that's why I find it so charming. It really reminded me of DuckTales, too. That's funny.
I guess. So 4 for difficulty, 4 for fun. What did you pay for the Addams Family?
So for the Addams Family, I definitely paid $3.99 for this. This is one of the games that I ended up picking up at Pre-Played in Madison. Long time ago, but that's when a lot of their games were just basically the flat, like, either $2.99 or $3.99 rate, and Addams Family is one of the ones that I picked up. So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, as of this video on pricecharting.com, the Addams Family goes for $12.49.
$12.49. Wow.
Yep.
It's actually a little bit more pricey than I would have thought.
Do you believe $12.50 is worth it?
Honestly, I do. It's not going to appeal to everybody, but again, once you see through the frustration, once you see through the frustration of it, this game had a lot of promise. It does have a lot of replayability in the sense that, I mean, you may fail, and then you're going to want to play it again because you didn't get all the money that you needed. And you're going to try to get all the money. Yeah, I know, not for you, because you didn't even want to play in the first place.
I don't think there's any replayability to it. Because you literally combed every inch of this game. What's left?
Oh, that's true. Maybe there is no replayability.
No, honestly, like, Metroid is about $15. I feel Metroid is worth it more than this.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I mean, this game for $12 or $12.50, I would say no. I could see maybe
Maybe for the
Maybe
movie
8?
tie-in. Yeah.
Maybe 10 just
Maybe
for the
less,
movie
less
tie-in.
than, less than 10.
But as stupid as it sounds,
All right.
12.50.
Maybe I'm just now. Maybe I'm thinking too much rosy colored glasses here.
I think so.
Yeah.
12.50 is a bit much.
Because the graphics aren't that great. The music is awful.
Willow, by the way, is a 10 and a quarter.
Is it really?
Yes.
Then sorry. Then no. This is not worth it. Then.
No, I don't
loved
think.
Willow. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Buy Willow. Buy Metroid. Don't get this. Don't waste your
Guardian
money on it.
Legend, Legacy of the Wizard.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you like movie tie-in games, maybe it's going to be worth it for you then. But like I said, there's a whole lot of different things that it felt like it was trying to be when this game was made, and it felt like it was really close to being all of those things, but it fell short at every single one of them. So
yeah.
I think it's just it's not worth it. No,
I don't think so
you got
either.
Me. You got me. It's not worth it.
I can, like I said, I can see where your intentions were, or where their intentions were with it, and I
Yeah.
can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Maybe I was a little sour on it, but you were right. I mean, when you kind of broke it down, it made sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's just the shitty program by Ocean. And if Capcom had programmed this, I bet you it would have been great.
Maybe.
Capcom would have blown it out of the water. It would have been like DuckTales. I have a feeling.
Yeah, maybe it would have been.
Who
actually.
did the ones for the Super Nintendo and the Genesis?
The Addams
The
Family?
Addams Family.
Ocean.
Was that Ocean
Yeah,
as
it was
well?
still Ocean. Yeah.
Oh. Are those any better?
I've never.
I would
played
hope
them.
so.
I've never played them. I think I have Addams Family for the Super Nintendo. I'll have to plug it in and see what it's like.
But yeah, like I said, I know where I can see where the appeal was, despite its shortcomings. But I don't think 12.50 is worth.
No.
I think
you're
10 and
right.
10 and under.
You're
would be-
right. Yeah, especially since there's other great games that you can get for around the same price point or even cheaper than that. So, yeah, no, it's going to be a no.
All right, well there you guys go. That was the Addams Family.
The Addams Family. So now that you've seen this, go out and see the new Addams Family in theaters soon.
Oh fuck, there is a new Addams Family.
It's like completely animated.
Wow.
I had no idea that they were even remaking the Addams Family, but they did an animated version of it. So,
CGI, yeah?
Yep, all CGI.
Ain't that a bee?
It is a bait.
Speaking of bees, hit us up on Facebook.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Go to powertripgaming.tv. Takes you right here with us on the couch, on the channel. Watch all of our other amazing videos.
Yeah, watch all of our other... our
Other movie tie-in games.
I got nothing.
Lethal Weapon.
What does B have to do with anything?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, watch our side quest material where we play games from the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, the PlayStation 2, everything.
Absolutely. Die Hard. Watch Die Hard.
Yes, or listen on iTunes or Stitcher to the the Powers of Gaming Podcast. I can't even think anymore. I can't do this.
Wow. Power Trip Gaming Powercast, iTunes or Stitcher. We talk about many other things. Throw us a suggestion for things to talk about, a topic, or ask us questions that you'd like us to answer, or anything like that of the sort. We would be happy to oblige. Next time on Power Trip, we'll play something better. Da-da-da-da.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah, that was old after 3 hours.
Oh my god, that music.
Sick. Sickening.
Sick burn, bruh.